Welcome back to the reading vlog. Let me make it a little bit more light. Is that better? I think yes. Um, it is Monday evening. I annoyed the dog with my talking, so now he got up. Sorry. He's annoyed that my husband isn't here yet. But let's start a little bit. I started reading this one yesterday. Was ist los? Du hättest auf meinem Schoß bleiben können. I started reading the first of the two Alien novels I have on my TBR of October yesterday. And I had a kind of nice surprise when I opened this one, because when you open it, it says Aliens, Nightmare Asylum, and then here it says Part 2. And I was like, oh, when I bought this, I didn't even realize it was a part 2. And then I looked into the other book, the other Alien book I had on my TBR for the month, and that one says part 3. And then I was like, oh, I bought part 2 and part 3 of a series. I didn't even know it was a series. And then I was like, I have another book by the same author that I read the last time I read Alien books. And then I looked into that one, and that one was actually part 1. So I unknowingly bought part 2 and part 3 of a series where I already read part 1, which is fantastic, and I am now not quite halfway through. I think like 20 more pages and I would be halfway through the book, and it is great. I really, really like the Alien novels. I mean, not all of them are like amazing, but like they are really, really entertaining. This one like goes into it with a bang. Like we have um, some death right away, and we have an encounter with the aliens right away. It is also, I think, it starts like pretty directly after part 1. It's a little bit ago that I read part 1, but I'm pretty sure it starts after that. And our main characters is the same trio from part 1. And they are escaping Earth, and because Earth at this point is overrun by aliens, and they try to find a planet, and shortly before they find a planet, they realize that they have aliens on board, and so they kill the aliens and they go to the planet, and on the planet they realize, oh, we killed the aliens. The military guy on the planet wanted as an experiment, and they kind of landed on a planet where like a pretty crazy military guy has his say, and he runs experiment with the aliens because he wants to pit aliens versus aliens, pretty much. That is his plan. And so that is where we are now, which is kind of why it's called Nightmare Asylum, because that is really what it is. It's a great read. I have a lot of fun reading this. It switches between like military stuff and information and slower parts, and then we get action parts between that, which make it really nice to read, because you always, you have like action and then a little bit slower paced, and then action again and a little bit slower paced. That's pretty much what we have here. I have to say, I like Steve Perry and how he writes, so yeah, I am enjoying this, but I do have to stop for the evening, because I do have to get a little bit more crocheting done. I finished the first sleeve this afternoon, and so the goal is now for the evening to do the cuff, so I can try it on and see if I like it. So what I will be doing now is watch some videos, something like that, take my contrasting color, because I do want to do it in like with these two colors, because I do think they go together. And I will try to do a cuff. Hopefully I can get the complete cuff done, but we'll see. I'm doing it a little bit different than I did last time, and I looked up a tutorial for that, so hopefully I can get that done, and then I will know if I managed to do the sleeve right, and I can do the second sleeve then. Also, probably this week's vlog will probably be a little bit shorter, because my mom is coming on Thursday and she's staying until Sunday. So we will probably skip from Thursday to Sunday for this week, but I hope it still works out. The goal is to finish both of the Alien novels this week, so I think I will manage. They read relatively quickly, and I like to read them, so that is fine. So yeah, quick start to the vlog. I will see you tomorrow with another reading update. Yeah, maybe when I'm through the book, maybe not. Depends on how much crocheting I will try to get done tomorrow. But it's always surprising here. Okay, let's do a quick evening check-in. It is Tuesday evening, and I finished Alien Nightmare Asylum. I gave it 4 stars. I really liked it. It plays pretty much after movie 2, and obviously this is inspired by the movies. It doesn't, it's not, I don't know if it's lore, but the characters from the book don't come up in the movies, but Ripley does come up in the books. And she comes up in the end in this book, and it's foreshadowing for the third one, and I really can't wait to read the third one tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to that one because how this ended. But yeah, it was pretty crazy in the end. I really liked the changing between the aliens and the military, and then loyalty in militaries, and the guy who's crazy on the station, and how many of the military people did not realize that he doesn't care about them even if they're loyal to him and stuff like that. I found that to be really good. I really liked it. It had enough fighting for me, fighting between humans, fighting between aliens, humans, all of the crossovers that we could have. And yeah, I really liked it. 4 stars, it's a solid read. I'm looking forward to part 3, And these, they are quick reads because this one is I think 270 pages. So I finished it in 2 days. So I'm hopeful that I can do that with the next one as well, which would mean I could finish it by Thursday, which would be good because my mother is coming on Thursday. So, I could give you an update, and I probably won't read much else on that weekend. But it would be a nice finish to the vlog, if I at least read both of the Alien novels that I planned on reading this week. So I think that is kind of what I'm aiming for. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was a great read. And I did that this afternoon. I also made some progress on my crocheting, which I will have to show you tomorrow because it's upstairs right now. And it's also hard to show right now because I'm currently sewing the arm onto the bodice. So it's hard to show, So I will finish that tomorrow, and then I will show you that. So that is what I did today, which I'm really happy about, I only have to work tomorrow, and then on Thursday is a holiday, and on Friday I have took a vacation day so that we have the whole weekend. I also realized that one of my favorite restaurants we can actually order from here. They now have a gluten-free version of one of their dishes, so I can eat something from them again after having to go gluten-free. So we will order that this weekend so I can try it, and I'm so excited for it. It's, it's always great if you can eat again at places where you couldn't eat because of being or having to be gluten-free, and it doesn't really seem to be present, at least where I live in Berlin, on the outskirts. Restaurants don't really cater for gluten-free, so it's really cool that they at least cater for one dish for gluten-free, so I can eat that, but the restaurant is crazy good, so I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, that is the plan right now. And yeah, I already know that the next book we will have Ripley and the team, and there were deaths in our team, so it's a little bit of a workaround of the team. But I am excited to get Ripley back in the books, and we'll see how fighting the aliens on Earth will continue, which I'm really looking forward to. I love those books, So yeah, I will see you tomorrow with the start of the next Alien novel. Good evening. It is Wednesday evening now, the last workday of the week. I was quite tired today, and I do have to get my apartment prepped for my mom coming, which is why I don't have that much time to read right now. But I did start the next Alien, which is the female war, and in this one, Ripley is back in the game, and I am 70 pages in, so you know, not quite a third of the way. And it is really nice. We have two of the characters from the last novel, and then Ripley came to them, and they are on the moon colony, and they are hatching a plan to finally get rid of the aliens, which we all know it probably won't happen, but you know, it's the goal of the game. And yeah, I'm really excited to see where it is going. It is quite interesting right now. I really like Ripley, how she's portrayed in the book. I like our other two main characters, and there are a few other interesting characters in there. So we'll see how it will continue. I don't know how much reading I will get done the next days because my mom is coming, but I will give you an update on when it is finished. Hopefully I can get that done before the week is over and I will end the vlog, but I think I might be able to finish that. And then the second update is I finished one of the sleeves for the cardigan, and I did the cuff in this purple. I obviously need to put all of the, well, I need to you know, need to take care of the yarn, but I did want to show you how it is looking right now. So I'm gonna put it on. Obviously the second sleeve is still missing, but yeah, this is how it's looking. As you can see, this is how I wanted the sleeve to look, so I'm really happy with that one. So I can now start the second sleeve, and then obviously I do need to still do ribbing here and down here, which I will also do in this purple color, which I think it's quite, they do fit together quite nicely, and I feel like it's like a really nice Halloween fall colored cardigan. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. So that is what I'm doing right now. I have started the second sleeve, and I will continue with that one a little bit more today, and then we'll see how much I can do, like when I get up before my mom and stuff like that. But yeah, that is the update. I will see you tomorrow morning. We'll see how far I can get reading wise before my mom comes, but I will give you like a quick check-in, and then we'll see how the rest of the week will go. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Okay, we're back on. It is now Sunday. I'm sorry I didn't check in with you any earlier. I didn't get a chance to on Thursday, and then my mom came. We had a really nice time, mostly. We went bowling on Friday. It was a lot of fun. But then I had an allergic reaction on Saturday, which I don't know if you can see it, probably not because the lighting isn't great, but my lips are still swollen. They haven't gone down yet. But no, I had the allergic reaction on Friday after bowling. So it is now from Friday till today, which I have still swollen lips. Like, they aren't like dangerously swollen. I'm totally fine that way, but they hurt and they are swollen. So yeah, I might have to seek some medical attention for that one tomorrow. But I did want to give you a check-in. I didn't get around to read much, but I did manage to finish Aliens, the Female War. I gave this three stars. I think actually the middle book of the series was the best one, which is kind of funny. I also read up a little bit about these because in this one, Ripley comes back. And it is really interesting because this one, the books are based on comics. And the comics came out before Alien 3 came out. So they changed things in the book version because originally the characters in the book were Hicks, Newt, and Ripley. But that didn't work out because of how Alien 3 the movie is. So in this one, they took the characters of the series and changed the names to Wilkes, Billy, and then Ripley is still Ripley, but with a little bit of extra metal in her. Which I don't mind. I absolutely don't mind. I think these books are entertaining. I think this one was a little bit more convoluted because of the whole psychic thing. I don't mind it particularly, but I feel like it's not the most logical thing. So yeah, I'm 50-50 on the book, which is why I gave it the 3 star. You know, there's still the action that I like from the books. I like just reading more about the aliens. I totally love that. So it can't really be bad in my opinion. At least not that bad. But I also think this went kind of a little bit off the rails when it came to the story. I feel like the second one did it way better, and maybe they could have found a way to, you know, get the alien queen, but like in a little bit of a more like logically sound way. Maybe that is the right way to describe it, because a lot of the things that happen in this books are off of psychic dreams, which, you know, you don't really know how sensible they are. But yeah, and then I felt like, I mean, the ending makes sense. I'm not gonna spoil you the ending because it's the third book in a series. I would say if you like Alien, if like you like the movies and you are unhappy if somebody changes the characters you already know, maybe don't go for this series. If you're totally open to like a little bit of cheesy dialogue, but I felt like not too bad. And like getting different characters in the same universe in like a slightly canon book, but not a really canon book. Go for the books. I actually find them really entertaining. I'm happy that I read the series. I also read that there are quite a few more books that I should look into, and one is also written by Myra Grant, which is Sean Mc something. Micaiah? Is that her name? I have quite a few books by her, so I actually really like her. I didn't know she wrote an alien novel, so I will have to get that one at least. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. You know, I read it in rather small increments because I obviously didn't have a lot of time because my mom was visiting, and obviously my mom took priority because I don't get to see her often because we live quite a few hours away from one another, and you know, busy schedule, work stuff, all of that. So we only see each other like maybe once a year. So the focus was on my mom, but yeah, I had fun with this one nonetheless. I do enjoy these. I mean, the dialogue is maybe a little bit cheesy, but I feel like that is something that also happens a lot in like action movies and stuff, so I don't think it's necessarily a horrible thing to be. I don't know. I read a few reviews a minute ago, and I found them to be kind of a little bit confusing because I felt like the people didn't really understand the story quite right, because there was somebody who was like, oh, why are the people like posting like TikTok like videos, and well, they weren't TikTok like videos, they kind of projected what was happening to them, but they aren't like, it isn't somebody working around with a phone filming it and streaming it, obviously. So it works a little bit different than that, but yeah, maybe I misunderstood it, but I don't think so. So yeah, I really like this. I will have to look into getting more, definitely. I have, I think, 7 or 8 of the novels now. And yeah, I enjoyed pretty much all of them. But you know, this one, 3 stars. The one I read before this week was 4 stars. So, you know, I'm really happy with it, I have to say. Also, I like that these are pretty much as old as me, which is kind of fun. So yeah, other than that, I did today, once my mom got into the car and went home, I am continuing with the second sleeve because I do need to make some progress with that. And then also my mom brought me the rest of the Lego stuff from my childhood so I can sort that, and I want to start with that tonight, kind of, because I do want to, you know, I have a lot of things to sort through and build stuff and sell stuff and stuff like that, you know. I just want to sell everything I don't want to keep personally, but there are a few things and sets that I want to keep, but I just, you know, the Lego pieces are all in like big storage containers. And obviously I also don't have a place for these big storage containers. So I need to start with that one tonight. So I need to find a movie to watch, or I will need to get an audiobook. I'm not sure quite right now, you know. And also I haven't started another book yet, but yeah, it is what it is. The vlog will probably be quite short, but I hope that's okay, you know. It has been a rather like short normal week for me. So yeah, that is kind of all I wanted to say. I hope you still enjoyed this video. If you have read any of the Alien novels, please leave your opinions of the Alien novels down below. I would kind of like some feedback. I don't personally know anyone who've read the Alien novels, so it would be nice to get some, more personal feedback. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I hope I will see you in the next one, which I will start filming tomorrow morning, probably. So yeah, thank you for watching, and until next time. Bye bye!